Welcome back, or if you're new here, hello, my name is Katie, and today I'm going to be reacting to episode 8 of season 3 of Jujutsu Kaisen. I think it's episode 8. So the last episode ended with Itadori and Megumi going to find one of the two people in the Culling games that have the highest amount of points racked up right now so that they can maybe, I think, convince them to help them add a rule to help Megumi's sister. So there's Kashimo, who we have briefly met and we know is after Sukuna. So like that could be a dangerous one to go to try to find. And then the other one is called Higuruma, I think. The episode ended with Yuji and Megumi meeting these two people. One of them has to be lying because they're both supposed to be leading them to Higuruma, but they're both going in different directions. So one of them is lying, and I don't know who that is. I have my suspicions on the guy who's with Yuji, but I don't know. I'm very curious to meet this Higuruma guy because we know that Kashimo is an old sorcerer, and he's just like racking up points. You know, he's just having a great old time looking for Sukuna. But this guy, Higuruma, we don't know anything about him. We don't know if he's an old sorcerer. I don't think that's been mentioned, or if he's just a newly awakened sorcerer. And if so, like, why is he straight into killing everybody? You know what I mean? Racking up all those points. Also, like, we don't know anything about him. So what's his reaction going to be to try to, you know, negotiate with him and stuff? I don't know. Anyways, before we get into the episode, if you want to see more content from me, don't forget to subscribe. You can also join my Patreon if you want to see fully uncut early access reactions to Jujutsu Kaisen and everything else I'm currently reacting to. It's $3 a month over there, and I really appreciate the support. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into episode 8 of season 3 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Wow. Oh no.
女児とその母親、計2人の視察隊が自宅で見つかった事件。逮捕までの経緯はこうだ。大江は巡回中の警官からの職務質問中に逃亡し、自宅に駆け込んだところ、追いかけてきた警官が血のついた刃物を発見。大江は一貫して犯行を否認。証拠となった刃物に関して拾ったんです。俺のじゃない。
それは無理があるでしょう。
Why would you pick it up? Why would you do that?
言い分すべてに無理がある。しかし大江の環境、住み込みで働いている NPO 法人のことを考慮するとありえない話じゃないと思う。
I feel like he is for the Nanami girls. You know what I mean? Like, the Nanami girls are grieving, need another suited up, beautiful, handsome man.
大江はそこで仕事として彼らの世話をし、だが彼に給料は支払われていない。
They didn't pay him.
お小遣いと称してお年玉をもらったり、弁当や食材の現物支給のみだ。
Wow.
にもかかわらず、彼は月5万円を家賃として徴収されている。
えぐ。
God damn.
さらに凶器の提出が遅れてしまった理由だが、呼んじゃダメな決まりなんです。パトカーや
Huh?
近所の人の迷惑になるから。
What? What kind of fucking organization is that? That's so fucked up.
大江が白の可能性。
When you put all of it like that, like, god damn. Like, what a shit situation to have people living in. Like, not paying them, demanding that much money. They're not allowed to call the police or ambulances because it would bother the neighbors. These people are set up to fail in life. Like, what the hell?
これはとことん大江から事情を聞き出すから、清水は調査を進めてくれ。
いきなり私の負担でかくないですか？
The animation of this whole season is just so smooth and cool.
一色だし。しかも殺人じゃ執行猶予もないし、死刑もあり得る。やりだけ損でしょう。もう日車さん、なんで受けたんですか？こんな案件。
たまにはいいだろ。
Oh my god. With the nose, the beautiful nose. Oh my good lord.
ボス弁がお金に興味ないと大変だね。彼がうちにいた時ね、危険運転致傷を担当したんだけど、被告人は19歳で、飲酒も運転も職場の人たちに強要された。
Jesus. Oh my god.
をつくようにするって言っただけで無罪になるなんて言ってないのにね。もう無理筋の刑事弁護なんてやめなよ。
I feel like this guy has a real like a real strong sense of justice, and the justice system is like completely fucked working against him. Because what did it say at the start? Wasn't it 99.9% of criminal trials end in a guilty verdict? Like that's indicative of a fucked justice system, right? Because how is that even possible? There's always going to be people that are not guilty. How on earth do 99.9% of criminal trials end in a guilty verdict? And then, yeah, I feel like this guy has like a really strong sense of justice where it doesn't do him any favors because the fucking justice system is just like working against him.
彼らは経済的にも精神的にも追い詰められています。私に当たるのも無理だ。
Aww.
君の心はどうなるのさ、ヒグルマくん。
Yeah, is he okay? Well, I mean, I'm scared of where this is going because the foreshadowing of saying, how is your mental state? And now we know that he has killed a lot of sorcerers. I'm like, where is this going? I love an exhausted looking man. Whoa. They did it.
本当に勝っちゃった。
まだだ。
Oh my god.
すぐ控訴して。
Did they fucking animate this guy with one hand? Like, hello. Wait, hang on. Sorry, what are people saying about this? Questionable innocent verdict. It was bought. Former judge comments on crooked lawyer's statement? Yikes. The verdict was innocent. Guess even murderers go free if they can pay up. How much did he dump on this? The law is dead. Persecutors are useless. But this guy had no money. And it doesn't really look like our lawyer guy has a lot of money either. Like, taking pictures of him. Oh my god. He... Hello.
NPO 内に犯行直後から行方不明になってる人がいたこと。あとは遺体から想定した犯行時刻にコンビニの防犯カメラに大江さんが映ってるのが大きかったですね。
本当にありがとうございます。
Aww.
それに気が早い。まだ二審がある。
俺を信じてくれて。
Aww. Is this leading up to him having a fucking breakdown and fucking everybody up? I don't know. Appeal trial, second trial. Guilty life sentence. Bro. Oh my god. That's... Yeah, I feel like he's gonna just, like, lose his shit.
二審で検察側から新規の証拠は提出されず。
So how...
行方不明者の犯行と疑う理由はないと無茶な事実認定が下され判決が覆った。
Didn't he have an alibi, though?
この裁判は初めから有罪あり。
Fuck. They need a scapegoat. Oh my god, he's gonna lose it. That is crazy.
君の心はどうなるのさ。
Oh, yeah.
ヒグルマ。
This is bad.
昔から自分がおかしいと感じたことを放っておけない性分でした。正義の女神は法の下の平等のために目を塞ぎ、人々は保身のためならあらゆることに目をつむ。私だけは目を開けていたい。
I like him, but he's gonna fucking lose it. Oh my god, that scared me. Oh, he's gonna lose it. Oh,
全員戻れ。
oh my god. This is the moment?
やり直しだ。
That's crazy. Wait, so how did that work? Like, is that the moment he entered the Culling games? Is that the moment his curse technique like awakened?
いつになったらあの子は次のカモを連れてきてくれる
Uh-oh.
のかな。
It was Megami.
あー違う違う全然なってねそうなんすか
Oh, it's him.
その辺傷つけねえようにヘラヘラ調子合わせてりゃいいんだよそうすりゃ他の連中に的にされることもない、たまには美味しい思いもで
やめろよ。
そんな
Oh my god, the animation of these episodes is just so cool.
車はここの劇場を拠点にしてる。移動してなければだけど。
I've suspected this guy, but I feel like maybe he actually is telling the truth.
言うんだ俺。
Say what?
こんなことやめよう。
Warning him because Higuruma is actually scary, like real scary now, or what?
残念ながら俺
Oh, it was her. It was her. What the hell is he wearing?
言っとくけどレジ
喋る
Straight to business. Oh my god.
誰だ
Oh right, he in the theater. He was on a stage at the start in a bathtub for some reason. Can I get in?
今日って風呂に入ったことがあるか
Oh my
思
god.
っていたより気持ちがいい最近いろいろどうでもよくなってなやってはいけないと思い込んでいたことにチャレンジして
He's lost it.
あんた火車だよない
かにも
話がしたい
待て俺は弁護士だ俺と話すと30分5000円の相談冗談だ
He's a jokester.
返事で見たくてな
Oh, that's sad.
あんた100点持ってるよな受肉した過去の術師じゃない、 術式が開花した現代の術師だ
Oh my god.
話がする
Sweet Jesus.
仲間になろう
何それ聞いてないんだけど
君は死滅回遊についてどこまで知ってる
端的に
They animated this man with one hand. Hello.
終わらせるってよりは殺し合いの強制を無効にしたいそのためのルール追加に火車の
Just getting straight to the point. I'm scared. I'm scared of what
端的に言う
I'm scared of what he's gonna say.
断る俺はただ死滅回遊に可能性を感じている
Potential.
時に法は無力だだが死滅回遊のルールはどうだ
約1000人のプレイヤーが10のコロニーに均等に振り分けられたとして各コロニーに100人だが、プレイヤー術師の中にはカシモや火車のように図抜けた強者がいる呪力を利用したいならより多くの術師により長くダラダラと戦ってほしいはずだ
すぐに終わってしまっては困る特にルール2と8の
But isn't that just death?
もたもたしてるとこの国の人間全員死ぬぞ
ガセだな死滅回遊は永続を歌っている
Permanence.
言い方を変える100点を使わせろ火車
Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh my god.
いらない奴をぶち殺したことはあるか思っていたより
Oh my. Oh, the lighting is so good.
領域展開
He can do a domain expansion? What? That is so scary. I love the lawyer themed domain expansion.
本当の計画の隠れ身これは確信だ強者だけが残った回遊に賢弱が爆弾を落とし死滅回遊は
A bomb. Drop a bomb on the game. What is that? They're on to like they're thinking more about what he's actually like wanting to do or thinking. Who is he talking to? Who are they? What is that? So they're basically saying this is not as straightforward as it seems, basically, because of the way people are spread out, the way the barriers are, it just all isn't adding up, essentially, is what they're saying. I'm very curious as to what Higuruma means in terms of like how he talks about the Culling games versus actual real life law and the justice system. Like, to me, I'm kind of interpreting it as he like literally just like got to a breaking point, you know? He got to a breaking point with the judicial system after like having this really strong sense of justice and it continually, you know, working against him, and he's like forced to kind of like let these people down, and they blame him. And that's really hard to work with when you're someone with a strong sense of justice and does care about the job that you're doing. And I think giving that backstory and that context to him was really, really interesting. I was super invested in it because it just shows like someone being let down by a real system that like exists in the world. And so I think the way that I'm seeing it is that he's given up so much on that. Like, I'm assuming when he was in the courtroom and he awakened his curse technique, I'm assuming he killed those people, right? Like, and then does he see, is he basically saying that like this kind of offers an alternative justice system? Like, I don't really know how he sees that works, because like within the Culling games, like, who are we punishing? But in that moment in the courtroom where I assume he killed those people, I'm assuming that was him seeing a form of justice where he lost it, you know? And he's served what he felt was the true punishment. I don't know if I'm misinterpreting that or what, but I just feel like as someone who was a lawyer and is so disillusioned by the justice system that he has lived and breathed most of his life, being part of this where like you kind of take the law into your own hands in the Culling games kind of thing, is like there's no entity. Well, I guess there is an entity, because it's like the Culling games itself is like the entity, but like, you know what I mean? It's not the same. So I'm like, he's just like interested in it. I don't know if I'm interpreting that wrong, but anyways, like his whole backstory was so interesting. Such an interesting character. I am really interested in characters that have like a really strong sense of justice, but then are kind of like disillusioned by that. And then they get so lost in the sauce that it's like, what's the fucking point anymore? I love to see that, like that decline, and the foreshadowing of like her asking about his mental state, which clearly, you know, he was trying to like hold it together, but like he was at breaking point, really. And can you blame him? Because that guy that he was representing, he was doomed from the start. Like everything that was, all the information that was given about him and his living situation, his job situation, he was fucking doomed from the start. Like, it's just like these people are like scapegoats to, you know, not, I guess, is it like finding the real person? Like, maybe, you know, saying we've got someone for it, and giving like a sense of justice to families and the people, you know. I don't know, it's really messed up, but what an interesting backstory. I loved how they did it. It was so cool. Also, him having a fucking domain expansion already, like he's really powerful. So what the fucking hell? Also, I just love like the theming of his domain expansion, obviously being like a courtroom. It was just really like a really cool touch. But yeah, I think that they animated him with one hand. Like, what the fuck were they on? He is for the Nanami girls that are grieving. I do believe like we've got another exhausted, depressed, mid-30s. I don't know if Nanami was mid-30s, but this guy is, you know, a beautiful, handsome man with a big nose. Like, thank you, Gege, for creating such a beautiful specimen. I feel like you must have been ovulating when you created him. Yeah, but anyways, what an episode. I guess we're gonna see Yuji fight Higuruma in the next episode. And I'm worried, because now it's like I figured that these like negotiations may not have went well, but I guess we don't know how it's gonna go with Kishimo. because Hikari and Panda are after him, right? So maybe they'll actually have better luck. Or maybe if Yuji defeats Higuruma, then he might be like, okay, let's talk. But I don't know. We could be surprised by Kishimo. But we know that he's after Sukuna. And so that puts Yuji in trouble. So, like, I don't know. And then, yeah, who the fuck was Kenjaku talking to? And, like, what? Like, everyone's kind of, like, you know, people are, like, sussing out, like, this doesn't completely add up to, like, you know, there's more to this. What's he thinking? Like, what is actually the official end goal? And, like, who's he talking to? They looked like important people. That looked like a kind of, like, higher up, you know, like, government setup that he was talking to. So what the fuck is that about? What a great episode, though. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to this. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you want to see more content from me, don't forget to subscribe. You can also join my Patreon if you want to. But yeah, in the meantime, take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye. A huge, huge thank you to all of my Patreon members whose support really, really helps my channel, and especially my highest tier members who are all on screen right now. I appreciate your support so much, and it really helps me continue doing what I love, which is sharing my reactions with you. So thank you so much.